TGIFF. Thank Grimm. It's fucking Friday. We are back on Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, good evening, sir. Ryan, good to see you here already. We've already got one reaction, one like. And there's 6 people. So come on, 6 people need to let me know they're here. You guys wanted this shit back on Friday. Happy Friday, Jackie. You wanted this shit back on Friday, and here we are. We are back on fucking Friday. And it is hotter than a witch's asshole outside. What if I don't want to? Actually, Mama D, I have something that I have to send you. I was going to show it tonight because I thought it was a fucking riot because
3 or 4.
Troy, how are you? 3 or 4, what? Depending what you got, babe. I don't care. If you want, 4. It's all protein. That's fine. Protein. Hi, the Mad Red King. Show me, show me, show me. Well, you see,
I don't think they can nail you for it.
I don't know. I'm going to leave this decision up partially to Mr. Nass, too, because I want to get his thoughts before I go and do this, because I thought this was a fucking riot. You know, yeah, no, they were on Etsy, believe it or not, but they were actually being advertised on fucking Facebook. That's how I found it. Eggs and steak, all protein for the Grimm. No carbs. If you want to be safe, send it to me. It's fine. If we get nailed, we get nailed. Johnny's saying if we get nailed, we get nailed.
I don't think so.
Because, as I said, it was right there on fucking Facebook that it was showing. And this is how I found them, because now what you got to do is you have to get Kenny nearby, Mama D, because there's a little story. Or even better yet, you could jump in the studio real quick so I can see his reaction. Am I enjoying this heat? No, I am not enjoying this heat at all. But my body seems to adjust to it a little bit better because of it being that, one, I worked in it all these years. Right. And I know that YouTube's not going to fuck me on this. I'm just considering if Twitch will give shit or not. But then again, it's not real, and it's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not giving too much because I don't want to give too much away. But no, I'm not enjoying this heat. Our car right now, the air conditioner has, I don't know, stopped. The switch for the air conditioner came loose. We just had the fan replaced last year, and now this year, for some reason, it wants to be fucking stupid, and it doesn't want to fucking run. So, yes, it is called Sweat Your Nuts Off in the Subaru.
98 degrees in my car.
Yes, it was 98 degrees earlier. Okay, so.
Hold on, here he comes.
All right, so.
What?
Kenny,
No,
what? Kenny, I know that you do not like gnomes, correct?
he's gonna tell you to fuck off.
Gnomes are evil.
Okay, gnomes are evil. Well,
The only thing worse than gnomes are fairies.
Hey!
no, Hope was a little fairy. So, and we've already got Jackie saying, "Hey, lady," Troy Evans, "Hey, Mama D." All right,
Hey.
so I found something perfect that I want to get you, just for you. Are you ready?
Coming from you, no.
Here we go.
What is wrong with you?
Hi, Ryan. Oh. How many can we order?
None.
They're
Although
like,
that is not where I thought he was going with it.
they're like 2-pack.
To be honest, I thought it was going to be a gnome butt plug.
No, but I can pull them up. And there you go, laying out in the sun. Or there you go, Captain Winky and his. So there you go. I thought of just for you for that.
He loves you. You're loved.
They're still evil. Read any of the mythology on gnomes and fairies. They're evil.
Oh, shut up.
You're
By the way, hey Ken. Look who is coming out. By the way, Ken, so since you had to go there, I have to go there too. So, there you go.
Why am I not surprised?
You asked for it. I brought it.
You own it already, don't you?
No, I do not.
No, but I know where to get it.
Or we could always have something like this delivered to your front yard. I think this would be even absolutely better to have this delivered to your front yard. Yes.
Your end is flooding.
Thank you.
What? Do I want to see it? No.
Yeah.
I mean, look how tall that fucking thing is. You would be the talk of more than just the neighborhood.
How much is it?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's actually a statue, so we'd have to go and steal the statue.
No cop, no stop.
Are we still live? Put one in chat. So everybody's saying yes, that we're still live. And Mama D is probably on Twitch. So see, everything's still running. So
No, I'm not on Twitch because I'm in the show.
No.
But I can be on Twitch if need be.
That is true, yes. And for those,
Let's put it this way: if that thing shows up on my front lawn, somebody's getting a delivery of a lifetime supply of Astroglide.
you know what? And this is for the manly men.
You're right there.
It's David the Gnome to be shoved directly up your ass.
And the worst part is, let's see here. I'm actually going to share my screen because, as I say, it's for the manly man.
Oh, there's a new audio clip for you too. You are loved on the basement. Oh my God.
Yes, that's for the manly man.
And it looks like Damon.
And it looks like Damon.
So what's Kenny's new sound clip?
Happiness?
Happy penis.
No, happiness.
Happy penis.
Oh my God.
That was on me.
Yes, that was definitely
Happy penis.
happy penis.
On that note, I'm taking my happiness into the bathroom.
Your happy penis.
I mean, don't go just yet. I mean,
He has to pee.
no peeing allowed on the Rev Grimm Show. Tie the knot. No.
He can't. He's got a tiny bladder.
Naughty gnomes, peeing gnome, rain measuring gnome. Pulp Fiction,
Oh my
Jules
God.
gnome.
Oh
Say
my
it
God.
again, motherfucker.
He went inside.
There you go. Gnomes drunk around the campfire.
Colorado campfire style?
Yeah, there you go. Beer gnome. Well, here is the question is, if you wake up in the morning and your ass hurts, will you tell anybody? And if they say no, then you ask them if they would like to go camping. Spawn is here. Yes. Let's see. Bernie gnome. Grumpy smoking gnome. There you go. It's telling everybody to fuck off.
That's a Kenny one.
Forgot to
Right
close
there.
the door. There is the Kenny one right there.
No one in outhouse.
And it's what, $15?
Yes.
Send me the link.
Send me
It's
the-
420 somewheres. Turtle and a gnome getting stoned. This looks fucking hilarious right here. You hook it up to your downspout and it comes through his legs. Got his ass out. Another one telling you to go fuck off. Another one pulling another one up. Gnome riding a Rex. Gnome army. Oh god, stripper gnome.
Oh, is that related to Peaches or?
That could be.
Peaches, Ashton, one of them.
Ha Welcome. You would like this one.
Ooh,
I love that one.
is that an incense burner?
That kind of looks like it,
Probably.
but it's a plague doctor gnome.
Why do you do this to me?
What do you have in there? That's because of the aluminum foil and shit, probably. We have smoke in the kitchen. Flashing gnome, and he's got a little boner.
He locked me out of the house.
Did he really?
He locked me out of the house.
This will be more Kenny's thing. The kitten eating the gnomes. There you go. Star Wars Chihuahua. Moon and Garden Gnome. Battle Gnome. Selfie Sisters. Go away. That should be right on Reverend Grimm's front door.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so we do have some new sound clip. I will save this here for you, and I will send this to you somewhere or another. Oh, this is just, it doesn't say.
Looks
where
like a
to get
gangbang.
this. Yeah, really. I mean, you got a couple of them flipping off. One's got the beer. Another one's passed out with a beer in his hand. And another one is smoking a joint.
So it's like one
So, yeah.
for every member of the basement show.
That is true. Yes, it is. I mean,
Oh.
if Kenny's not into gnomes, he could be into,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's into the whole.
Why do you have to pick on Kenny for that?
I am not picking on Kenny. But if he's not into gnomes, then maybe he's into the inflatable anal plug that has remote control.
Is it ribbed for his pleasure?
I don't know. It could be.
Hmm.
And you can find that all on Etsy.
But yeah. So everybody in the chat, please say a prayer for me. I am doing a 13-hour day tomorrow in New York City. And I'm going to a concert. I'm going to see the Dillinger Escape Plan with my longtime best friend, girlfriend, Jilly Bean.
I don't know her, do I?
Yes, you do. And her daughter, my minion. And we're going to see how I do.
No, thank you.
Staying up all night. Damon, you're asking a rhetorical question. You know why he's like this. And if anybody wants pictures from the concert or to see me get heat stroke, I'll be more than happy to send them to you.
We are looking for all the boobies in the concert.
Well, I'll be wearing a halter top because it's going to be hot.
Well, that's all right. I know 2 idiots right now that are at a concert down the shore.
Would they be your sons?
Yes. Now, granted, it is a free concert. I get this. Who is it, like Toby Keith or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the Barefoot Lounge or some shit. But still.
Oh, that
It's-
concert's tomorrow night.
Well, I don't know. Whatever concerts tonight, they are down there on the fucking beach. So, what? Tonight is not free, or tomorrow night's not free, Steph?
Oh, tomorrow night cost me almost $90.
Well, no. Toby
No,
Keith-
Toby Keith did not pass away. Toby Keith is very much alive.
Yeah, there's some kind of like what you call it, like country concert or whatever going on down there.
Yeah, it's
Now-
probably Toby Keith's Toes in the Sand.
It might be, but you know that fucking sand is about 100 degrees right now. They
Yeah,
paid
but
over
if
the
you
weekend.
if you get down a couple of inches, then it's cool sand.
Well, at least that's what she said. Get in there a couple inches.
Hey, I mean, I'll take a couple inches whenever I can get it.
Careful, he's gonna make her work on that.
I heard that.
Chris and Brandon didn't go. So Alex and Chris went. Brandon is sitting at home. Oh God, the refrigerator's not safe. I will text you the price he paid. So this is an all weekend fucking concert thing. Out in the open. No AC, maybe some, spraying stations to keep people cool. But you got to think, it was like 98 fucking degrees today. All right, so that's coming in now. So let's see here. Are you fucking kidding me?
How much did they pay?
$900.
Crackhead.
Can you spare some for the poor people?
Thank you. That's also bullshit. And yes, it. And there is one more to this that I will add that Dee will find hilarious. It is so there you go. I saw that last night. Me and Miss Grimm saw that, and it was absolutely a fucking riot. Yes, that is true. I mean, after all, I was in the process of getting
Happiness?
Happy penis.
No, happiness.
Happy penis.
Did she take a blue gummy?
no, but she will be taking a purple one tonight.
Oh God. Sir, is there anything else that you require of me, or shall I go back and defend the land of Twitch?
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
There you go.
Well, damn, I feel some sort of way.
Yeah, really? Nope, I am good. Thank you. I'm actually going to get ready to run a video because last time we were up at Meredith and Stevens, my sister, Meredith, call her my sister because she's much more like a sister. Me and Steven were, yes, please. We were talking about something specific. So I am going to see real quick here if I can pull this up because this was sent to me by the Spawner Grimm. So let's do this because me and Steven were talking about this because Buck was trying to hump anything that walked. So we had said we were going to get him a warm roll. So
Time out.
What the fuck, Jamie? From the Sisters of Sigma Theta Tau. We'll dig in, guys. Oh, it's so warm. Oh, creamy. You're awesome. Oh. There you go, guys. Oh. Wow, it's so creamy. God, this is excellent.
Guys, Richard.
I think I've had these before. Oh my god.
Special delivery, Richard.
So there you go. That was fucking hilarious. We're actually frozen on Facebook. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Well.
Nope, that was not the second Van Wilder. That was the first Van Wilder.
Mm-hmm. That officially just ruined my night.
And the Reverend is known for stuff like that. And Shannon is actually eating, Miss Grimm is actually eating bread right now, so, you know.
That's okay. Brokey's airing out his non-existent nuts.
His non-existent nuts.
Look at him.
Ryan is saying, oh my God. Yes.
All right, y'all. I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to go defend Twitchland. If you want to come and converse with me over there, you're more than welcome to. Other than that, everybody have a wonderful Friday night. Please be sure to keep your helmets on. Please keep all arms, legs, feet, and hands inside the vehicle till it comes to a full and complete stop. We do ask at this time that you bring your seats and tray tables into their full upright and closed positions. If you feel a sudden drop, please put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. Everybody have a absolutely wonderful weekend. Be on the lookout for, I may pop on and do a live from the concert. So you may see a day in the life of temporarily. So other than that, please take care of the good Reverend over here. Show him some love.
Wow. You see,
I was going to say show him some love. I see some hearts, some thumbs up, but I'd like to see more hearts going to support the Reverend Grimm. And with that one, I'm going to take myself out. I'm going to excuse myself.
Be careful this weekend. Enjoy it and stay hydrated, Mama D.
Oh, I'm taking my my water drop flask with me tomorrow. It's going to be filled with nothing but ice water.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Be safe.
Deuces, Mama D. Stay safe.
Always.
All right. So we had a visit from Mama D a little bit, just so that way, you know, we could throw that out there and maybe fuck a few people up while we're in the process. Miss Grimm shoving her face. Wow, you like hungry? Huh? That is true. The meds are making you very hungry, so that is a good thing. You're eating.
It is not.
Oh, stop. So real quick here, since we've been doing this, we are going to go into everybody. June is National PTSD Awareness Month. Now, this month we are doing something different compared to where April and May were. In April, we did likes and hearts, and then likes were 50 cents, hearts were $1, and then $210 went to autismspeaks.com or .org, sorry. Then in May was National Mental Health Awareness Month, and we did the hearts and we did the likes again, and $215 went to mhanational.org. So this month we're doing something a little bit different. If you would like to help us with this, you can make donations up till July 1st. And then the highest donation will be matched between Mr. Nast and Mr. L and Holland's Customs. Now, what that means is, right now, the bar has been set very, very high, but that does not matter. We are spare whatever you could spare if you are willing to help. This is a horrible, absolutely just debilitating disease, and anybody can get this at any time. It's just not military and first responders. I can tell you personally, myself and Mrs. Grimm, we live with PTSD every day, and it is not an easy thing to do. So if you put a quarter, guess what? It may not be much, but it is going to an organization that will help people with PTSD. It will help them get into doctors and see people who can help them treat this disease, because it is very debilitating and it is very horrible. And unfortunately, nobody's immune to it. It just doesn't happen. And then on July 1st, you will actually see Poland's Customs and Mr. Nast live here on Facebook. It will only be on Facebook, and you will see the live donation take place. Now, as I said, right now, the donation has been set very, very high. Okay, our first donation was $100 from Mr. Jimmy and Heather Dot, which we greatly appreciate. So right now, if we were to stop this right here, right now, today was July 1st, an organization for PTSD awareness would be getting an amount of $300. So we do ask that everybody try and help. Let's get back over here to the comments. There you go. Mama D is over there. Ryan says, hashtag Jenny. Yes, Mama D, every penny counts. Exactly. Spoiling is laying outside watching the show while the kids are in the pool. So I know where you are. Okay, and Mama D actually sent me something to present. Let me open this up. And I am going to present this screen as well. So there you go. Make a pledge to raise PTSD awareness. So right here, the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs tells you all about PTSD, and what people go through, and how many people it affects, understanding it, treatment options, get help now, and for family and friends, because when one person in the family has PTSD, it just doesn't affect that one person in that household. It affects the entire household. So if anybody actually has issues with PTSD and they are looking for help, remember right here, it's the PTSD National Center for PTSD, which you can, ptsd.va.gov. So make sure you check that out. And, as I said, it's not just veterans and first response workers. It could be the person standing next to you. We lose 22 veterans a day to suicide. I know that PTSD is very widespread. It's not just veterans. It's not first responders. It's not police. It's anybody who has experienced a traumatic event. But veterans are the ones who are most affected by it. And that is true. A lot of the veterans, they go over, they see these things, they see things, and unfortunately it's very hard to clear your mind of this, and it haunts you. But nowadays it's called PTSD. Back during World War I and World War II, it was actually called shell shock. And as I said, people were coming home and just couldn't handle it. And unfortunately, we lost a lot of people. Sorry, Grimm is actually eating his dinner. Otherwise, Mrs. Grimm will kick Grimm's ass. But what I think I want to do real quick, we had said Holland's Customs. So what we're going to do is Holland's Customs is actually running a flash sale on tumblers right now. Normally, the tumblers are $25 a piece. Now, in this video, you're going to see the tumblers. They're already pre-made. They're ready to go. If you see something you like, contact myself, Miss Grimm, Mr. Nass, The Basement Show. The Basement Show with Mayor Nass. Get out of my plate, hellhound. So don't go anywhere. We're going to run this real quick. If anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer for you. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Here is the flash sale.
Nothing can stop us now.
Look at this.
Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Now you're just showing off.
I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my eyes.
Yeah. Girl, I love it when we.
Ladies and gentlemen, the party has just begun.
Girl, you got it. You make it look easy. Switch it up and stay in your lane. Girl, you got it.
And there you go. So, now the tumblers, let's see. Ryan is here, Stephanie is here, Mama D is here, and Jackie is here, and Bill BB is here. I have a new Tumblr idea. Oh, that is something you can talk to me at some point. Now, I know, Jackie, you said you're waiting to see what the sippy cups look like. Stephanie actually was one of the first ones to have one of the sippy cups done. Excuse me 1 second. Not going anywhere. But had to take care of that. Duh. Game of Thrones. It could be done. Couldn't chew that piece. That was a piece of gristle. So, yes, there are, as we have said, anything you can think of, we can actually do. We can make it. Anything is possible. And you will see that in a little bit. Let's see. House Stark. Steph is thinking Game of Thrones tumblers. Which, like I said, anything is possible.
We are playing with some new ideas, new stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, we are going to be working with some new ideas and stuff this weekend. Please put this dog in the crate before I stab her in the nose, because she has been under my desk the entire time. That is one thing that I cannot handle.
Oh, poor Froakie.
I am here too, just being quiet. Mr. Nast, I know you're always here with me.
I'm gonna go actually go for a cigarette anyway. There's kids outside riding bikes, so
Yes.
this one wanted to, you know.
But when she came back in, she was under my desk, and I let her out of my desk, and then back under my desk, and let her back out of the desk. And it's driving me fucking nuts. Steph, do you still have the picture?
Oh, correct. He did not pay 900. He paid 400.
Oh. Do you still have the picture of the sippy cup that we did for rating? Oh, Miss Grimm has that. She is actually probably going to send that to me. So, Jackie, you can get an idea what some of them look like. Mr. Evans is here. So once that gets sent over, we will put that up. There we go. So while I'm doing this, how is everybody's week? You know, it has been hot. It has been sticky. It has just been, Now this here was done for the autism month. So let's see here.
Touching you. Not touching me. It's free air. Ew! Would you cut it out? This is
So there you go. That is how the little tumblers look. Now you got to remember, it's a sippy cup to start with, but then will become a 12-ounce tumbler once they get out of that stage. It comes with the straw, and I'm excited to get back mine. Yep, and that should be ready by Sunday. Now, Mama D, you were talking about a storm. They are talking about in this area tomorrow, somewhere between 3 and 4 o'clock. It is supposed to rain. And anybody that knows anything about rain and this kind of heat, it is going to be fucking absolutely nasty. So I'll be interested to see if we actually lose power. But we have heat lightning now. I wouldn't doubt it. Because anytime that we ever had fucking major rain when we were in Fox Ghetto, the fucking power went out. You know, it was kind of like almost watching Fight Club when they had to run downstairs and turn the whole house off of power because, you know, the fucking water was dripping. Hold on. Yes, here is the water bottle. Yes, she has yes, these are the actual water bottles. These aren't the tumblers. These are different. Let's see here. Let me get that up there for you guys. And as I said, these are different because if you look, the lids are different and they are actually bigger. These are 22 ounce. And that's Raiden's. No, that was, yeah, that might have been Raiden. And Zayden, I think, had the 5 Nights of Freddy. So as we said, anything is possible with Holland Customs. And anybody that's actually come out when we were at the Berlin auction actually saw some, yes, which is used as a weapon. Yeah, Raiden is Fortnite and Zay is 5 Nights of Freddy. Yes, that is true. They are used as weapons because, as you can see, they have a handle on them. Now, I know we just got done showing you the flash sale, but what we're going to do is, it's about that time, and we figured things out best, how to exactly run things. So, at this point here, we are going to run the first Holland's Customs commercial. I have that right here. We're going to run that, and then we'll come back. We'll see what everybody wants to get into, and let's see what kind of shit we can start on the unhinged Rev Grimm Show. Don't go anywhere. I shall be right back. Welcome back. All right. So, there you go. Holland's Customs. As you can see, anything is possible. It is also the official site for all Basement Show merch. And, okay, had to check on that. All Basement Show merch. And if you can think it, we can make it. As I said, as Ms. Grimm said, we're going to start experimenting with some new things this weekend to actually step further ahead of the curve. Because not many people really research. We're missing a Rev fan. Who is missing? Are you saying Heather M. Clemens is one of my fans? And there's Kelsey. So, nope, we are not missing too many people. Kelsey is here. How are you doing, Kels? Hopefully the weather is treating you much better out there than it is here. Why do I send my... Who do I send my design to, Rev Grimm? You can send it to me. And, that's perfectly fine. You can message me on Messenger. You can message Miss Grimm. You can send it to anybody. But usually when it comes to tumblers and the all the print work for like the sublimation stuff, usually that comes across my desk because I'm the one that does all that. Well, if you're missing Heather, we should try and get Heather in. Doing good. How are you today? The weather wasn't too bad out here today. Not too hot. How about out there? Well, yes, you do all the pressing and the designs. I end up doing all the print shop and everything like that. Out here, today, not too bad. Out here, it was hotter than a witch's tit because it was like, almost 100 degrees today, I think. So this weather is absolutely for the birds. But I can tell you, if you think about this, now, when we have mild winters, our summers are horrible. But when we have nasty summers, we usually get really bad winters. 100 tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday, babe. So 100 today and tomorrow 100, or 100 Saturday and Sunday. As I said, they are talking rain in the forecast, which is going to be an absolute fucking horrible storm coming through. Kelsey says you still need to make the Cousin Crew shirts. John asked, hey there, cuz, you're going to be in Colorado kind of soon. Sunday going to be hot too. Saturday and Sunday, fucking dreadful. Dreadful is, as I said, an understatement. Now, Mrs. Grimm has not been doing well with the heat this year so far. Lydia Wolf Dobson is here. Well, I don't know that she's here unless she actually says something in chat. I can only take it that she is here, but unless I see her post something in chat, I don't know if she's here or not. I'm sorry, it's so hot out there. You know what? As I said, it's going to be hot as hell this summer. Now, remember, this past winter, we did get a little bit more of a winter than we usually do. Yes, I will be in about 3 weeks, which means that the inmate Reverend Grimm will be running the show while Mr. Nast is away on vacation.
Abortion? Abortion?
Yeah, imagine that. Mr. Nast is actually a little upset with the Reverend because the Reverend has been on every single night this week. And I was specifically banned from last night's show, and I still made an appearance. hate that part. Now I'm getting to that part of the steak where it's got that vein of gristle running through it. You know, it's still got steak on the outside, but I'll let that sit there because I don't want to be gross in front of everybody, even though that the Reverend is a gross fucker and pretty much does what he wants to do, because I wouldn't suspend you. No, I was suspended last night because Mr. Nass was looking at it as in my health and well-being, because, as I said, I was in Monday night and I ran Monday night. And me and Mr. Nass did Tuesday night. Yes, we will have talking butts tonight. And then Wednesday night, we had some technical issues with Drago and Tinks. So the Reverend decided that he was going to go in and still try and save the day. And then, let's see, last night, yes, I was supposed to, as the word is said, supposed to stay out of the studio last night. Like there was a circle with a picture of the Reverend and a line going through it that said no entrance for the Reverend. Well, that kind of didn't work too well. I told him to stay off last night because sometimes content creators burn themselves out, and I'm trying to keep Grimm from doing that. And I greatly appreciate that, sir. Now doing this stuff for 13 years, yes, I will say it has been a very, very long week. It has been hot as balls, and it is definitely going to get hotter before it gets a lot cooler, because if you think, summer has just started. So everybody, you got to remember, stay hydrated. You know, remember, listen to your body. If your body is telling you, hey, guess what? You need to get in the shade or get into someplace cool, do that. Do not play around with heat stroke. That is no fucking joke. Heat stroke will kill you just as fucking quick as anything else will. You know, when your body stops sweating and is no longer sweating, you are now dehydrated. You know, and one of the things is I don't use salts in my diet. I try and stay away from salts. Anything that's added, that's the only salt that I get. So with me, my body doesn't retain the fluids like it should. So as you see, I am always drinking water. And yes, please watch for the elderly and the pets. Yes, if you have an elderly neighbor, or you know, you have animals, make sure you are checking on them, especially your animals. Your animals, you know, a dog can pant, but they cannot sweat. So therefore, they can get heat stroke very, very quickly. Don't leave them in cars. If I see you leaving your animal in the car, I will also be the one to walk past and blow out your window. And then we can talk about having Grimm arrested or not. Why are you saying facts, Ryan? It's deadly for them as well. Yes, especially the elderly. You know, the elderly, don't get me wrong, my grandmother, back when she was alive, God rest her soul, she would turn around and she would go outside, and it'd be this kind of heat, and she'd be out there then and cutting the fucking grass in the middle of the fucking day in this kind of fucking heat. Damon Sharkey, because of my comment. Yes, the comment was, Troy, I told him to stay off last night because sometimes content creators burn themselves out, and I'm trying to keep Grimm from doing that. And Ryan said facts. And water is better for you in the heat. Technically, yes. Technically, no. I mean, a lot of people, honestly, they say that something like Gatorade. But the thing is, it has the salt in it, which is what your body needs to retain that fluid. But as I said, I don't do salts, so this way my blood pressure doesn't go through the roof. And I drink water, but you should definitely. There are things out there for people that are diabetic. Like I've been drinking Body Armor Zero Sugar. It's actually not bad, and it does help, but it is putting some fluids back in. Let's see. Damon said, I know, but he's saying it like he understands. Poor Freya is a walking heat source as it is. Oh, we got a stinky kitty. No, that is a fart squirrel. And the bloodline just added a new member. We already had a dog who had heat strokes. My poor Penny Lane. Yes, Penny used to have heat strokes, so she would go outside and you'd have to fight with her to bring her in. But just remember, check on family, friends, check on everybody. Lately, now, I am not as concerned as I was, but somebody that is in this chat who is on the Basement Show knows that they were getting checked on quite frequently because of their air conditioner situation. I wonder who that could be. Could anybody answer that one for the Reverend? Cough, cough, blah, 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 blah. Yes, blah, 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 blah. Well, as we have said, sir, and as you have said yourself, that it is, the show is important, but it is absolutely important for all of us to watch out for each other. As Mr. Bill Beebe puts it perfectly, Mr. Stubborn. Yes, Mr. Stubborn. But now that he's got some air running, things are a little bit better. I'm a little bit happier with that situation. I'll send Freya to get you. There you go. Oh, God. I don't know what's worse. But think about it. Freya, she is like a walking sprinkler because she is always drooling. When she flips that around, I mean, it's been there dangling in the breeze and maybe a little chill, so it's kind of like getting a sprinkler. I'm not quite sure. But, yes. So just make sure you watch out for each other. This heat's not any fucking joke. Freya can slobber on him to cool him off. Mr. Nast has been over slobbered by Freya. And yeah, I feel bad for him. And like lately, we won't even take the dogs with us anywhere. Right now, as I said, our air conditioner in our car is not running again. Yes, that is true. Over slobbered and stambled on a couple times. Freya loves her Uncle Johnny so much. That is true. She gets very, very happy when you come here, John. So, yes. Yes, she is protective of him. There is a few people she is very, very protective over. While I am here, we can also throw this up. So, you can always message the Reverend and have your email read aloud on the Reverend Grimm Show, on every Rev Grimm Show. There you go. Thank you for changing that, Mr. Nast. Rev Grimm Basement Show with WIT Mr. Nast at gmail.com. You can send me a message. If you want me to read it, I can read it to the audience on Friday night. If you don't want it read, it can be between us. You can send whatever you want. You can say, Rev, you really suck. Maybe you shouldn't do this anymore. And then I could turn around and I could say, well, then, yeah, maybe I suck. But if I suck, then why the fuck are you here? So there you go. It's the Reverend Show. The Reverend does what he wants, says what he wants, and is not apologetic. So therefore, anybody that thinks Reverend sucks can kiss my fucking ass. Macy's window on Black Friday in the middle of New York City. And you can quote me on that one. So, you're welcome. Figured it would be generic to just put every Rev Grimm Show because the ever-changing days. That is true. We are going to see how this works tonight because, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? The last Friday that I did, I was not happy with it at all. And maybe it was that one or the one before that. But then on a Thursday, we did not have a good show. And Rev sat and thought about this and went, well, here's what's going to happen. The Reverend decided to come back to Friday nights because everybody asked for it. So back by popular demand, the Reverend gave the audience what they wanted, and I came back to Friday nights. Now, there is a catch. If this show doesn't turn out the way that I want it to, thank you, Troy. Greatly appreciate that. But if this show, by the time comes next week, if I'm not happy with the way that this show should turn out, the Reverend will be going on vacation. And Mr. Nath can tell you that we've already discussed this, and that is no bullshit. As I told you, the Reverend is a realist. Because the Reverend will go on vacation and figure out what it takes to actually get the show running again. There you go. Yes, I had to agree to that one, folks. Had no choice. All hail the Mad Red King. If you do, I am boycotting. You see, now that's where other things come in, because if I notice that people are boycotting shows, I will leave longer. Right now, it may just be a week. I support every one of these shows that is on here. As you well know, me and Mr. Nass started the Basement Show, and he brought me in as a partner. There you go. All hail the Mad Red King. Thank you, Troy. He brought me in as a partner. Mr. Nass has 51%, and I have 49%. But I have also done this for 13 years, and I have to look at what is best for each show and how it should go about. And if it comes time for a change, then I will say, hey, look, Amanda, how are you doing tonight, dear? Hopefully you are staying cool in this absolutely horrible fucking heat. But I also will say, look, if a show needs to be changed, that is true. There is a me in team. And the thing with myself and Mr. Nast, what most people don't realize is that you may not see us on there that night, but Monday night I am still in studio. I am running Ladies Night. That is my production in association with the Basement Show. On Tuesday night, now me and Mr. Nass quite haven't figured this one out yet. We're still looking at it, but last Tuesday seemed to be a really good thing. So we're thinking this might be like a mix-up, mash-up type show on Tuesday night. But here is the catch. You will never see Mama D and Mrs. Grimm together on a Tuesday night. You will never see Mr. Nast and the Spawn of Grimm together on a Tuesday night. You will always have two different hosts on a Tuesday night. And that there makes for a much better show, because guess what? Now it's just a bullshit forum that everybody can turn around and go, all right, so this is what Mr. and Mrs. Grimm are like, which, you usually see Mrs. Grimm here, or this is what This is what the Reverend and Mama D are like, because me and I've actually known Mama D. I'm ending the show already. Why am I ending the show already? Steph says you're ending the show already. I didn't say I was ending the show yet. What are you talking about? I think you were outside too long in the fucking heat and you cooked the other half of your brain that wasn't numb. No, what I'm saying is that Monday night, I am in studio with the ladies. I am not on screen, or not very often on screen. But Tuesday night, me and Mr. Nass will probably still be in studio, even if it's two other people and we're not on. Same thing with Wednesday night. We're in studio. We run the backgrounds, both of us. You know, and then on the weekends, we talk all day to figure out what we are going to do next to make sure the audience stays happy and entertained. I had to pop off real quick as I came back on. You talked about our weeks, and I thought you was closing out. No, not yet. Are you having another open mic Tuesday again? That show was lit. We are thinking about it. Now, here's what's going to happen, which I gave Mr. Nasty the thought of, and I think he kind of liked that idea. That if we are going to do like an open mic night on Tuesday night, there will be a post. It will start at 8 o'clock. Evie, go away. Pain in the butt, Eve. I think the heat is getting to me because I haven't really felt good today. Well, then go inside, go sit by the air, put a cold rag behind your neck. You know, a cool rag, not super cold because you'll send your system into shock. Do that and then let me know how you're feeling. The Rev's got to help the spawn. So a post will go up. Now the post could be made by myself or Mr. Nast or anybody else, but that does not mean that is who is going to be on the show that night. On the show that night, it's going to be a surprise. So none of you are going to know exactly who is going to be sitting in. That is true. Even when she's at her mom's, Steffi always needs her daddy. What the fuck are you doing, you jackass cat? So yes, there will be a post up if there is going to be an open mic night, which I think Mr. Nast really liked the idea, and it really did well, and it was a good thing. I think we went, 2.5, almost 3 hours that night? But you will not know who you were getting. You could have the Reverend and Mama D. You could have the Reverend and Heartless. You could have the Reverend and the Spawn. You could have Mr. Nast and Mrs. Grimm. But, as I said, you will not see Mama D and Mrs. Grimm on a Tuesday night together. Ow! Stop! Butt plug show. Yeah, it could be a butt plug show. You don't know what it's going to be. It could be anything. But you're going to have to watch whatever is put up. And there will be no clues in that promo. There you go. Almost 3 hours. It will, Steph. That is called, you probably haven't been drinking water. So you're starting to go into like heat, almost like a heat stroke. Go inside, sit down, get some room temperature water, sip it slowly, put a cool rag on the back of your neck, and go sit in the air. Tell the kids it's time to go in, it's time to get out of the pool. It's 10 o'clock at night. Because otherwise you're going to sit outside, the headache's going to get worse, and next thing you know, you're going to be throwing up, which means you now have heat stroke and you're dehydrated. You want to know how they fix that? You got to go to the hospital, and they're going to put a needle in your arm, and they're going to put a lot of fucking fluid in you. So, do as your father says. Children, I love them, but still would definitely like to sell them all to the black market. Well, on those nights, it's possible. I mean, that is not something me and Mr. Nass really have talked about. I mean, they've just been kind of invading the shows whenever they want. So, to answer that in a straight out question, Jackie, probably yes. This Tuesday, there probably will be an open mic Tuesday, and it will start at 8. But who is going to be on it? Nobody knows. The only two people that will know this are the people that are going to be on, myself and Mr. Nast, and we will not divulge who is going to be on that show. So you will have to watch that show to find out who is going to be on. I'll be there. Well, I'm there every show. Yes, Jackie, you have been in every show. Let me know when you're ready for a break. I will jump on my phone. I am actually getting very, very close to a break pretty soon. Probably in the next couple minutes, I will be going on break. And Mrs. Grimm will take over for me for a couple of minutes. Unfortunately, the Rev sits in his chair too long, and he gets very stiff and very tired. And as I said, it has been a very long week, and my back is already sore and screaming. I am getting ready to turn on the humidifier so that way we can add a little bit of humidity to the air, which makes things a little bit more breathable in the house for the Reverend. So yes, that is my trick on how I keep a lot of things cool and things like that. Just bring out my tea. I don't know where the fuck your tea is. I think it's over there on my table. I don't know. Because he's old. No, it's because I do 2.5 to 3 hour shows almost every day of the week this week. I'm going to go dump the bucket real quick. Okay, you're not old. You're a good reverend. Well, some people say I'm a good reverend. Other people would disagree. But no, it's not because I'm old. It's because, let's see. Monday night, Tuesday, I did a 3 hour show. Oh, Wednesday, I did almost a 3.5 hour show. And then I was on again last night. And guess what? Sorry, people. Tonight, the Reverend is done at 11. It is an early casket night for the Reverend. And that is not my dementia. But we are also working on a new project as well. And the new project is a day in the life of. So last weekend, you got myself and Mrs. Grimm. This weekend, you might get a couple little bits from Mama D. Or I believe Mr. Nass has to work all weekend, so that would be kind of tough for him. But maybe you'll get the Spawn. Or maybe this weekend, Heartless should do a day in the life on Saturday. I think that's a great idea. Who agrees with me that Heartless should be this Saturday to do a day in the life? Put one in the chat.
I'm here.
There you go. So what we're doing right now, I don't know if you heard, but we did Day in the Life last week on a Saturday. So we are saying, I am having people put a 1 in chat if they think Mr. Heartless should do this Saturday as a day in the life. And guess what? If we get enough ones, that is Mr. Heartless's day.
Yeah, we're already at 3.
So we've got 3, and there are 10 people in here. You better start trying to tell people to try and talk them out of this, Mr. Heartless, because right now, keep them coming. Because right now, oh, you got 4.
Skeeters are out, by the way.
All right. Oh, look at that. There's number 5. That's 5 out of 10 people, 9 people sitting in Facebook. Hey, people. On cast, don't count. Oh. All right. Well, if on cast doesn't count, then let's see here. We got Troy and Ryan. So that's still 2. One more for majority of chat. So anybody in here? Oh, there you go. He's trying to poll Jackie or Mr. Bill Beebe, because I know Bill's still sitting here. All we need is one. Oh, and there you go. Surprise. Amanda Lewis said 1. So there you go. This Saturday, we are going to see a life in the day of Mr. Heartless. I know you don't mind, but there you go. We said everybody one day out of the month, and there you go. You get your day out of the way. You'll actually find it's a blast. And there's plenty of things you can do. You can show people, you know, your system. You can, I don't know if you're going out for a walk. I would definitely not fucking go out for a walk. But you could show people the shit show apartment complex. And there you go. I mean, you can bring Asher on because people will sign in to see the baby. You can put Grid on. I mean, there's a million of them ways you can go with this.
You're evil.
Yes, that is true. I don't leave this damn apartment. I don't trust anyone in this place.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you. But I mean, you got Mr. Bill Beebe. You could always go knock on his door and raid his place and go, Mr. Bill Beebe, we're doing a day in the life series.
You didn't get that on video?
Oh, that would have been awesome.
What time was that? Because we were there in the area earlier and the golf cart was in front of the office.
God, I would have fucking paid money for that.
Oh yeah, I would have peed my pants on that one.
Yeah, because I would have brought it up on screen and then actually had the Tokyo Drift sound going. And then he crashes and it would have been a fucking riot. I would have been, let's watch that beautiful bean footage again. If you're happy and you know it, Grimm's taking drugs.
If you're happy and you know it, shake your meds. After I come inside, I will take my gummy and relax.
We all know what that means.
It's 3:30. Yeah, we were already on our way back home.
Yeah, we were already leaving the area.
Sir, when you come out, can you bring my tea?
Yeah.
I have them out here with me. Skeeters are bad.
Yeah. Everybody deserves a little blood in their meal. So, while I get ready to go take a break real quick, why don't we run the second Holland's Customs commercial and everybody can show some love to Mrs. Grimm.
They
and
don't
I will
like
be
me.
outside, and everybody will hear me outside while I go and smoke my cigarette. But I guess the gas pedal got stuck or something because he was flying and hit the curb and it just flipped. Did he get hurt? That's all I want to know.
Don't do it.
I'm just wondering, did he get hurt? I need to know this.
Hi, Amanda.
Because if he got hurt, I need to have a fucking alibi quickly. Yes, he got hurt. So I need an alibi. There's Troy. Hi, Miss Grimm. So yes, I have an alibi.
3:30, we have an alibi. We were walking. It's called our ring camera.
That is true. He did the Peter Griffin. Ow. Ow.
All right, go come out here.
All right, so we are going to bring up this banner real quick. Holland's Customs. I asked that nobody go anywhere. Watch this, check it out, and I will actually return very shortly. And right now, you're going to, after the commercial, you will have the Mad Red Queen, Mrs. Grimm, show her some love and support, and I will be right back in a few moments.
So that was the commercial for Holland's Customs. As you guys all know, you can think it, you can dream it, we can make it. Tomorrow, since it is going to be so ungodly hot, we are going to be playing with some new shirt ideas and stuff like that. I actually just had a good laugh. One of the maintenance guys had just come over to me and asked me where the turtle tote was. So for the past 2 weeks, we have rescued 2 massive red-eared sliders. Freya found the first one and carried it about 30 feet, and Luna found the other one today. We have a toad on our front porch that has water in it, and we will take them down to the little lake that's down the road from us, and we will release them so they can go live their happy little lives. Yes, Mrs. Freya, I know you're going to send your design tomorrow. Send it over. We'll make a mock-up. I'll send the mock-up back to you, and we will go from there. I also need to start working on the Cousin Crew shirts for Mr. Nass, myself, Kelsey, and I have to get a hold of the OG, Miss Peak, and go from there. So we are at 7 people. Who is all still here. I know Mr. BB was floating around somewhere because he was messaging me on Facebook. Where are you, Dixie? That was your music. Where are you?
Could be Jimmy music too.
It could be Jimmy music. Listen, I want them to get in contact with Miss Rhodes so they can, be at a safe spot.
I don't know. I was listening to her last night. She sounded really, really cute. I'm
Miss
hoping
Rhodes?
maybe, one night maybe she'll come on the Reverend Show and I can ask her if she wants to take a ride.
You just like her because she's got the high-pitched, squeaky voice.
Yeah, I mean, hey, guess what? She sounds
Hi
like
there, Cowpo!
There she is.
Long time no see, Miss Grimm.
Hi, Dixie.
I miss everyone. I better stay safe.
Listen, you need to get out. There's a reporter looking for you.
Well, fuck reporters. Dixie is free.
Yes, but there's a reward to make sure that you're safe, and $250K is better than $20.
I don't need 250,000. Dixie is free.
Dixie is a free elf?
Yes.
Dixie is a free elf like Dobby is a free elf?
Jimmy, and Jimmy made me happy, Dixie.
Oh, yay. I'm glad that you and Jimmy are doing well.
Ew.
If you have seen my Jimmy, he left me about a week ago.
I'm going to bring my
Why?
dinner up.
Why did Jimmy leave?
He left me at a rest stop. He had sex with me on the bathroom and then left.
I'm sure he'll be back for you, sweetheart.
I hope so.
I wouldn't stay long because Peaches is looking for you too.
I don't know what's going to come up first, the eggs or the steak.
And
Well-
Peaches is getting pretty nasty. We also had one of your girlfriends come on last night looking for you.
Delilah or...
Started with a D.
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
One of your girlfriends was looking for you. She's worried about you. She's trying to get away from Peaches too.
Well, just tell her I'm okay. I'm on Route 66.
You're on Route 66?
If
I
you can
can-
figure it out, you can find Dixie.
I'd be careful telling people where you are. Because you never know when Peaches is going to show up.
Yeah, because she sent Uncle Lynn looking for you.
Because Uncle Lynn's looking for you now, according to Peaches.
Well, they can both kiss my ass.
You can both kiss my ass.
So, just wanted to pop on, say hi to everybody. I miss everyone, and you will see Dixie soon. I promise.
All right, Dixie out.
Dixie out with a lot of dicks.
Well, I knew it was coming.
I thought I was going to escape tonight without one of them.
No. Nope. But I have a feeling Miss Peaches may show up very soon.
Oh, God, no.
Maybe. Yes, Mr. Bill. Hashtag Dixie and Jimmy. Dixie, where is the video? I would love to see that. What video? The one of Han dumping the golf cart? I would have loved to see that too.
Oh, my God, I would have loved to see it. I just hope he's okay.
No, you.
No, I'm serious. I hope he is okay.
Yeah.
I was on Ring camera at 3:30 in the afternoon, so I had nothing to do with it.
Yes, we were actually walking in the door and stripping off our sweaty clothes because, again, our car has no air conditioning and leather seats. And God, that fucking sucked. Dixie and Jimmy. Bill said he would have posted it on the page.
God, Bill would have gotten me in trouble because I would not have been able to refrain.
We would have had to block you from that post.
Actually, if I had seen it, I probably would have stopped and ran over to see if I could help.
Help him up?
Yes.
Okay.
I would have helped him up.
You would have helped him up.
Yes, because you never know. He may go to fall again.
You may fall again?
Yes.
Okay.
and he might hit the curb.
Yeah.
So I got to make sure that he's okay.
Okay.
I need him to show up in court.
Yeah. No, we can't talk about that.
Yes, I can.
We cannot talk about Bruno.
I can talk about whatever I want because I am the all hail the mighty Red King, Reverend Grimm.
Grimm is a good human being. He will help him up every day.
Who said that?
Mr. Nast.
Mr. Nast. That is true. See that? Mr. Nast is sticking up for the Reverend. I think even Bill Beebe would agree that the Reverend would help pick him up.
Lord have mercy. I would have helped that I wouldn't have helped that piece of shit up. I would have left his ass there.
No. That must have been Mr. Bill.
That was Mr. Bill.
No, Mr. Bill. The Reverend would have helped him up because you don't know. He could have really severely hurt himself and gone and to fall again. And then he could have really hurt himself. I mean, what would have happened if he fell and hit the curb if nobody helped him get up and help stabilize him?
Yes, Grimm would help him up. Me, on the other hand, fuck no. Grimm would have brought over the trash can to help him get into all day too.
Who said that?
Mr. Nast. So, and I know how we were talking about you never know, there could be a pop-up with me and Mr. Nast. See, Mr. Nast and I don't do pop-ups together because we start breaking each other's stones really, really bad and talking about stories from when we were younger. Because I know we've said it before, and I will say it again.
Whoa! What the hell is this bullshit? You want to do a pop-up show? Do you not love Mr. Nast or something? Like you have to have
bullshit? A bullshit? How long have we been friends, Mr. Nast?
Well, I've been out of high school now 18 years. We met before third grade.
So we have been friends for over 20 years.
Yeah, 27 years almost.
27 years, yes.
Yes.
And you met the Grimm through me.
Yep.
And now you two are the partners in crime.
AJ Knowles.
AJ Gnarls, yes. We have the AJ Gnarls.
We should actually make that a logo.
I would help Grimm if he fell. The problem is if Grimm ever goes boom, you have to be very, very careful with helping him up. I appreciate the offer, Troy, but unless you know what you're doing, he could get pretty hurt. So there's not many people that I can say confidently can get him up without hurting him.
Well, I just had to prove a point that I could pop on and interrupt the show.
Well, yeah.
Yes, well, that's a different story. But, you know, I'm waiting for the whole fucking crash party again.
Well, I am jumping out since it is you two.
His rules. I'm hopping out too. I just wanted to come on and bust your chops for a second.
That's okay. You can bust my chops all you want.
Because you'll bring it back 10 times. That's all.
Just remember, there are pictures.
Wow.
Man child out. Miss Grimm out.
There you go. So, the Reverend is back. We have 7 people. What the hell happened? I walk away for a couple minutes. We lose some people. Jeez, I'll tell you. Maybe the Reverend should cut the show early because people are leaving. Maybe they just don't want the Reverend on Friday nights. I don't know. That is that is appreciated, Troy, that you would help me. I appreciate that. Ryan said no. Troy says don't cut the show. Bill says stay on. Well, there you go. See that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Uh-oh. Your show, your rules. But all I heard was, are you fucking kidding me?
Your cat tried going outside.
My cat tried going outside. Look at that. We're already going back up.
Yeah, your cat.
My cat.
Yeah, your numbers go back up because people don't like you. They like you.
People don't like you? I think people do like you. Huh?
They only want to. Even Freya agrees.
Even Freya agrees? No, I think they do like you. See, they look at you and they look at your beautiful face. Me, I've got a face for radio. I've been told I have a voice for radio. Maybe we should just try that. The thing is, I don't. If Grimm wants to cut the show, he's allows to. I don't think they would go outside. I just think they're very inquisitive because they will sit in the window and they look outside and they see things, but I don't think they would necessarily run outside. You know, too many animals know that they have it good here. They know there's food, they know there's water, they know that there's shelter, there's toys. I mean, for them, there's always something to do. So, and back again, just want to remind everybody, June is National PTSD Awareness Month, and that we are doing something different, even though the bar has already been set very, very high with a donation. You know, every little bit helps. Please help with this horrible, horrible disease. And then on July 1st, we will take donations all the way up till July 1st. The highest donation will be matched by Mr. Nast and Holland's Customs. So if we were to stop this right now, PTSD organization would be receiving an amount of $300, which is absolutely amazing because our first donation was set. The bar was set by Mr. and Mrs. Heather and Jimmy Daught, and we thank them very much for that. It was greatly appreciated. So we're almost an hour and 40 minutes in. Time flies when we're having fun. So why don't we just see, real quick, why don't we go through some of our normal stuff, and maybe something will just strike up out of nowhere. So let's see here. So always remember that you can follow The Basement Show on Facebook, and we stream on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch, and there is a TikTok, and it's Basement Show with Mr. Nast. And we also have, where is it? The Discord. You can join the Basement Show Discord. Message any one of us for an invite, and we will get that invite to you so you can get directly where you need to go. You can get set up. There's plenty of things to do in there. I know there's some games you can play. Every show has its own category in there. I know I have a spot on mental health. You can also talk to any one of us directly. Excuse me. But the Reverend also has a strip club. So you can upload pictures in there. No dick pics. I catch a dick pic and I'm coming for you. That's really fucked up. You send a dick pic, I'm sending you shit pics. So any ladies that want to be brazen and upload things in there, they are more than welcome. Let's see. We got a couple comments here. Yes, you did join the Discord the other night. And Jackie is back. LOL. You know, the Reverend always does not mind seeing the tatas or any of those things. You know, what can we say? The Reverend is a dog, but the Reverend does not run a pack. He runs a pride, because I run prides of lions. I don't run dogs. So there you go. There is that. And remember, again, you can always message the Reverend and have your email read aloud on the Rev Grimm Show. Every Rev Grimm Show. So it's Rev Grimm Basement Show with WIT Mr. Nast at gmail.com. You can send me ideas. You can send, suggestions. You can, if you need to talk, we can sit and we can talk. Or if you don't want it read aloud, then we can keep it between us. Again, you could send pictures. Send me a dick pic and I'm really going to fuck your day up. Remember, my show, my rules, no dick pics. Send the dick pics to Heartless. Heartless likes dick pics. Let's see, we got a couple more comments here. Let's see. I love the Reverend. Discord up to 47 members. We need more. The strip club was made just for girls for Rev Grimm. There you go. The Reverend loves the strip club. So there you go. You got the strip club. There could be a new picture in there at any moment. You don't know. It could be a completely naked girl. It could be a half naked girl. You know, it could be something like Tara Reid, because Tara Reid, she's very trashy. So that's like dumpster diving. And we could have a whole discussion about dumpster diving. You know, Oscar the Grouch said it the most. I love trash. Let's play Would You Rather. Well, for that, we got to look that up. And we could do what Would You Rather, but I have to look up some. And the question is, one, who's all going to play? And two, got to remember, we are not going to be on a whole lot longer because the Reverend had a very, very long week. Would you rather adult? E-R-S-I-O-N. Let's see. We did that one. There you go. Ryan said he'll play. All right, so dirty would you rather, a few other questions mixed in. Let's see what this is. Let's open this up. All right, so looks like there's about 30 questions. So let's see here. Let's continue with me. Verifying. All right. Tell us about yourself. Start building your home feed. I'm not doing that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Skip. Asking me all this kind of shit. There you go. We're gonna go here. All right. Now I got it. Stupid fucker, one sec. Would you rather find out your partner was gay / lesbian or they cheated? So would you rather find out that the person that you've been sleeping with is gay or lesbian, or would you rather find out that they cheated on you? So let's go there. And we will start these 30 questions. Oh, we shall see what happens, Mr. Nass. Okay, so Jackie said gay or lesbo. Ryan said two. So Ryan's saying he'd rather have found out that his significant other cheated on him. And Jackie said to find out if the person was a gay or a lesbian. Repeat the question. Would you rather find out your partner was gay or lesbian, or that they cheated on you? Now, I don't think I'd want to go the gay and lesbian route. Yes, I can see that, and I've been down that road too. I don't want to know. Troy says cheated on. I don't think I want to go gay or lesbian because I don't want to find out that I made my partner go gay or lesbian. Because now think about think about how you're going to be talked about. Oh yeah, I was going out with this. I was going out with Reverend Grimm, and yeah, I'm a lesbian now. I'd be like, damn. Well, there goes Grimm's credibility right out the fucking door. All right, so we're going to go to number 2. Would you rather receive an alert every time your best friend has sex, or they get an alert when you have sex? And Jackie thought that was funny. So would you rather get the alert that your best friend's getting the bottom knocked out, or would you rather them get the alert going, damn, they're having sex and I ain't getting shit? So what would you rather? When I have sex, because it'll never go off. Okay. Ryan says 2, which means they're getting the alert. They get the alert. That's what Jackie says. So far, everybody's going with somebody else getting that alert. Mr. Evans? Nobody else taking an answer on it? All right, we're going to move on. Would you rather give oral to 10 people of the opposite sex, or once to the same sex? All right, and Troy said he'd like them to get the alert. So, would you rather give oral to 10 people of the opposite sex, or once to the same sex? So if you're a woman, you're sucking 10 dicks. And if you're a guy, you're eating 10 clits. But if you're a guy and you're going to do the opposite sex, then you're going to suck cock once. Mr. Nance says 10 opposite. Let's have a buffet. All right, so Mr. Sharky's eating 10 cocks. I'm a freak, but I'll take the coochie. Oh, there you go. Troy says 1. So, here's a little thing. But, yes, you heard it. Mr. Heartless is choking on some bone. So just remember, gentlemen, here is the deal. You can eat all the pussy on the face of the earth. You suck one cock, you'll be known as a cocksucker for the rest of your life. Just remember that. Because I said so. It's my show. I said you're eating 10 cocks. That's how it works. Okay, well, maybe I forgot what sex you were. Remember, it's my dementia, fuckface. He's calling you a girl, Dave. Yes, I am special. I lick windows and Pepsi bottles, and I ride around the store stealing mannequins with a finger up their ass. So yes, I am very special, and I am very fun to go shopping with. Damon, of all people, you should know I am fun to go shopping with. All right. Would you rather go vegetarian for life or have sex with someone else in front of your spouse? There's an interesting question. Fun is an understatement. There you go. Who's fuck off? Me? Come on, you cannot say that I am not fun to go shopping with. So, vegetables for the rest of your life, or you are going to have sex with someone else in front of your spouse. Hell no. Hell no what? Hell no, fun is an understatement, or hell no, I am not fun to shop with. Or hell no, you are not going to eat vegetables. Sex with someone else. Grab the popcorn and watch the show. I can answer this one because I've already done that. Troy is going to eat vegetables. You're not fun to shop with. Yes, I am. I am H.I. fucking hilarious. And Freya's getting... Oh. Ryan says sex with someone else. And now Mr. Nast is saying I'm not fun to shop with? Well, fuck you both. All right. So we're going to move on. Would you rather skinny dip at midnight or sunbathe nude? So at midnight, you're going swimming in the lake. Oh, that is true. Mr. Nass does, but Mr. Nass gets it worse than Heartless does because you've been around longer, so you know more of my tricks that are coming up. Skinny dipping, I could do the skinny dipping thing at midnight. Me, I'm very pale skin. Yeah, I'll say I'm pale skinned. My ass with fucking lobster. I think the last thing I want is my dick to be like, you know, fucking this color red. You know, it's one thing if it's a, you know, a hickey, but, you know, it's another thing if you got sunburn on your nuts and your dick, or even on the vag like that. I mean, that's gonna fucking absolutely fucking suck. So I think, you know, moonlight skinny dipping is the way to go. No what? Would you rather skinny dip at midnight or sunbathe in the nude? You. I am in for skinny dipping, and Troy says skinny dipping as well. Would you rather invite a third person into the bedroom of the same sex or the opposite sex? So, anybody that doesn't quite understand that one, so let's just say, let's use somebody as an example. Ryan, you would have another guy come in the bedroom with you and a girl. Mr. Nass says, give me 2 females. I've already had 2 females, so I'm good with that. Can we do both orgy? Oh, there you go. There's an orgy thing. So Jackie would do both. I was good with 2 females. That was quite fun. That was interesting. Anybody else gonna take this answer? Ryan says 2 females. Troy says 2 of the opposite sex. All right, let's see if we scroll this. It'll be a little bit easier. All right. Would you rather only be able to partake in 30-person orgies for the rest of your life or never be able to have sex again? So you can only do 30-person orgies. Candyman Lynn. All right. So only be able to do 30-person orgies or no sex ever again. Never have sex. Oh no. If it's 30 women, I mean, I think I could definitely be coerced into that. You know, one guy, 30 women. I mean, it's going to be a long day, but I think I might be in for that one. Wow, no, never sex. That's a lot of gang banging. Yeah, but like I said, you know, if it's one guy, you know, like one guy, 30 women, I might be interested in that. Yeah, I mean, granted, that is going to be a long day of pumping. You know, you are definitely going to have to stay hydrated. And you are definitely going to need a lot of baggies, so this way you don't have any children. The question is, do you have to finish with all 30 women? Now, if it was 30 men and one girl, yeah, that might be a little rough around the edge because she's gonna walk like she just got done fucking a horse. All right. If you had to use one food item during sex, what would it be? She'd be doing the spider walk from The Exorcist. So if you had to use one food item during sex, what would it be? What would you use? John says cucumber. Jackie says whipped cream. Done the whipped cream thing. I've actually seen a girl use a cucumber. That was quite interesting. A lemon. Whipped cream, yep. Like I said, the whipped cream, done that, done the cherries. But there was a girl that we used to know years ago. She actually made cucumbers into pickles. A lemon? I'm a little concerned there, Troy, because that shit might sting. Wait, Troy, why a lemon? I mean, that is a good question here. I am definitely interested because, I mean, think about getting lemon juice down in your piss hole. I mean, that motherfucker, that's going to burn. A carrot. Okay. Troy changed his mind to a carrot. I also know somebody that had a carrot put up their ass and they thought it was Christmas in July. And if Mama D was right now, she'd be fucking dying laughing because she knows that story too. Would you rather watch porn or read erotica?
What was the question?
Would you rather watch porn or read erotica?
Read.
Miss Grimm says read. Was that Damon that did that with the carrot? No, I will actually defend him on that one. No, that was not Damon. It was somebody that I used to travel with years and years and years ago, back in the Reverend's early days of the music scene. Ryan says watch porn, not read. Jackie says porn. Troy says porn.
Fine, I'll be the eyeball.
Yep, Miss Grimm says that she's actually willing to read the erotica. I'm good. Mr. Nass says porn. All right. Would you rather be a bad kisser or bad at giving oral sex? That's an interesting one. A bad kisser or bad at oral sex? Now, I already know my answers because I've gotten those answers. Jackie said she'd rather be a bad kisser. Ryan said a bad kisser. Troy said bad kisser. Mr. Nass said bad kisser. I noticed that Mr. Bill Beebe and Mr. Heartless aren't answering these questions. Or not trying to. Might be a little afraid. So far, this seems pretty tame. Would you rather live stream your best sexual experience or publish a written version of your worst? Not trying, Mr. Bill Beebe says. Damon too busy with his dudes. Are they still here? Yes, they are still here. Ryan would rather live stream his best sexual experience. Jackie said live stream. I mean, we stream every night, Mr. Nass. We could stream that. What was the second option? Or publish a written version of your worst sex experience. Trey says he would like the live stream. Yeah, I'll do the live show. There you go. Would you rather whipped cream or chocolate sauce for foreplay? There you go. Now we're back into that food category. Would you rather have chocolate sauce or whipped cream? Now, the only downfall of the chocolate sauce is if you don't get it all off and it gets on the bed sheets, if somebody comes over, they're going to think that you had a shit in the bed. Jackie says whipped cream. Ryan says whipped cream. Johnny says whipped cream. I got a message. I guess I'm being asked to share this. Hey, the Freya puppy. Hey, the Freya puppy. Gary, how are you, sir? We're just kind of running on a little bit of energy here. Sad puppy. All right, so we got that answered. All right. Would you rather only have sex in bed for the rest of your life or never be able to have sex in bed again? So either it's always in bed or not in bed. You said whipped cream and there is none. I think there is whipped cream in the bottom of the fridge. So not in bed. In bed. Me, I think it's good anywhere, no matter where. In bed. Sex in the studio. I like that. I do like that. In bed. All right. So I think we got It's true. We have had sex in the studio. Sex in a courtroom. Oh, we're going to have to get into that. There's Jack Campbell. Hello, Jack. So let's see here. Is Johnny sending invites? LMAO. Just kidding. Just kidding. Like Miss Grimm said, we've had sex in the studio. That is true. There's been sex in here. Okay. If your partner had a free pass, who would they choose? Remember to mention Galaxy Bowling with the Basement Crew 21 plus. That is right. What's the date? Hello? What is the date? She tells me to tell everybody. And
click on it, it brings up right to it. So far, we are scheduled for.
I don't know. So, if your partner had a free pass, who would they choose? So, this is a chance for you guys to think who your partner or a partner that you'd have might choose to have sex with if they got a free pass.
Friday, July 5th.
Friday, what? July 5th?
Yeah.
And it can be found up. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Nass. Greatly appreciate that. It is 21 and older. 30 Strikes Bowling in Stratford. So, Unfortunately, no children because there is a bar. But we need the head count. When do we need the head count by? We need the head count by next Friday. So, by next Friday, we need the total head count of who is going. Thank you, Mr. Nass. Greatly appreciate that. So, we're still on this one. If your partner had a free pass, who would they choose? Anybody interested in taking a stab at this one? The Undertaker, because that's the last bitch gonna touch him. If I had to choose. Now remember, you're not choosing for yourself. You are choosing for a potential partner. Mine would probably say Jason Momoa or some shit. So you think your partner would want Stone Cold Steve Austin? I think Miss Grimm would say the Jason Momoa. Her twin sister. So your other would have sex with her own twin sister. You'd have to invite me over to that one. I'd want to watch that one. Farrah Fawcett there, and that is a really good one, Gary. Ryan Reynolds. Okay. I don't know who. I drew a blank. I don't know who Miss Grimm would say that would be my free pass. But then again, I can have free pass whenever, so it doesn't really matter. So I can say, yep, free pass, cashing in. All right, so if you had to relive your best sexual memory, when would it be? Oh, wow. So, you had to relive your best sexual memory. When would that have been? Now, we can't, you don't have to get specific, but, just say ballpark. Within the past 5 years, within the past 10 years, in the shower. You can go with something like that too. I've never had sex. Well, there is nothing wrong with that, Troy. In the basement, past 3 years. I don't know. I think that would be too hard to come up with for myself. We will move on. Would you rather swap partners with one of your friends or do it with strangers? So would you rather swap a partner with one of your friends or a stranger? So Ryan would like to switch. Stranger. Jackie said stranger. Gary said stranger. Anybody else? Troy says stranger. All right. Is there anything that your partner used? Is there anything that your partner used to do that you wish they still did? There you go. There's one for you. So something that your partner used to do, but they no longer do. you wish they still would do that. I can't complain. I am well happy with what I get and what I have. Anybody want to take the stab at that question? Mine is still the same from day one. Ryan says, I don't know. Have no partner at the moment, so can't answer this. Gary says, have sex. There you go. After a certain amount of time of being married, the wife goes from a lot to none. There you go. I agree with Gary on that. But as I said, I cannot complain about where I am with that. I am number one. The honeymoon is over. No, I disagree, Gary. It doesn't matter. I don't have a partner either. I disagree. The honeymoon is never over. Ever. You can have a whole new adventure every single day. And that is straight from the Rev Grimm, the love doctor. So, no. There are plenty of things you can do, and that honeymoon sparks all over again. Doesn't matter how long you've been together. If you had to pick one sex toy or product that is a game changer, what would it be? So a sex toy or a product to make the whole sex thing, into a game changer for the two of you, what would it be? Some people would say ropes. Some people might say the butt plugs. Some people might say vibrators, nipple clamps, What kind of sex toy? Handcuffs. There's a good one. I've done that one. Cups. Yep, there's another for cups. I've done that one. I tried the butt plug. Oh, that was very different. Yes, because some women like putting the butt plug in and then having sex in the front with the butt plug in. And then it's like double stuff. And, it just creates a lot more intense situation, more intense orgasms. But most women, first off, do not know. Most guys do not know. Women can have anal orgasms. It is a true thing. Look it up. The Reverend would not bullshit you. Women can have anal orgasms. I wanted to video myself. It was a solo moment. Well, there you go. And then you go back and you watch and you learn. You learn different things you can do. And as I said, the honeymoon is never over. The second that you say the honeymoon is over, no. It doesn't work that way. All right. I think everyone answered that one. Would you rather give up cheese or give up oral for the rest of your life? Now, if you're lactose intolerant, maybe the cheese isn't a bad thing, but, don't get me wrong, the oral needs to be really, really good. John says cheese. Jackie says cheese. As long as somebody's doing oral right, then yeah, I could possibly give up cheese. Which is really bad because me, I mean, some nights I will sit down for dinner and just have cheese and crackers. That's always been my go-to. That was my father's go-to. That is my go-to, or just get a block of cheese. Back to would you rather? Yeah, we got a couple more to go, and then Grimm's going to get ready to sign it off for the night. Cheese. So, Steph, are you playing it or not? There's not a lot of questions left. It only goes up to 30. We are on number 19. So everybody so far has said cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Yes, that is true, Mr. Nast. What's the question? Would you rather give up cheese or give up oral for the rest of your life? Gary said he'd rather give up cheese. All right, Steph, what's your answer? Oral because I don't give what I don't receive. Wow. All right. Number 20. How long do you think your partner could go without sex? I lost this question already. My partner, Mrs. Grimm, could probably go like all month without it. I don't have a partner. Well, I mean, it's been 8 years already since my last time. Repeat the question. Listen, Steph. How long do you think your partner could go without sex? Jackie says probably a week. I have my answer. 12 hours. Troy doesn't have a partner. I'm like 12 hours. Not even. It could be an hour later and go, hey, round 2? Sorry, porn dog. Maybe 2 days if I'm lucky. All right. So let's move to the next question. Are you Ace Ventura and have sex like 4 times? Okay, I'm ready now. Yep, pretty much. That is me. Would you rather have sex in a secluded forest or on a secluded beach? I have not done the beach thing. But I wouldn't necessarily say the forest was secluded. So, in a secluded forest or on a secluded beach? The only thing about the beach is you got to think you're laying in the sand. You got sand going into places it just shouldn't be. I mean, if she gets sand in her vajayjay, you know, that's going to scratch the shit out of your dick. And you may have to explain it, especially if it's kind of like a side piece thing. You go home and your significant other wants to know why your dick's all, you know, chopped up and red and raw, you know, because, you know, maybe you got attacked by sand fleas and shit. On the beach, because it would seem romantic. Lay her ass right up there on the stump and just jump. That's how you do that shit. Fuck that, I'll cut a tree down. cut down one of them big gigantic redwoods and just, no beach for me. Sandy balls are no fun. Repeat the question. Would you rather have sex in a secluded forest or a secluded beach? As far as you have to worry about a stick up your butt or touching poison ivy, that's worse than sand. Secluded forest, Gary says forest. Okay, this one's going to be easy. Would you rather, think about it. You can, like you were doing in the forest, but it could be a tree stump up her ass instead. Well, guess what? By the time I'm done, that ass is getting pounded into the tree stump. Would you rather give or receive oral? There you go. Easy question. Would you rather give or would you rather receive? Jackie says give. Gary says give. Done both. It's only the fair trade-off. Steph would rather receive. Troy would rather give. All right. I think everybody answered that. I'm just waiting for Ryan. 69. There you go. Both at the same time. The one I think that didn't answer that was Ryan. Would you rather have sex in a school or at a sporting event? Me, it would have to be a school because you're not going to catch me at sporting events. It better be a real good sporting event for me to go. Like wrestling or boxing, yeah, you just sit down there in the front row and bust that shit live on camera. Yeah. Sporting event, Troy says school. I think Mr. Nass would like the sporting event. Can I choose both? Yes, you can choose both. Steph says sports. We have 6 more questions to get through. So we are going to push ahead. Would you rather have a stranger watch you have sex or you watch a stranger have sex? So do you want to watch or do you want somebody watching you? Now, this is a stranger. This is not somebody you know. Hey, babe. Did you take your gummy? Well, you better get up and do so. Them watching me.
Don't give me your shit. I get up and I get growled at.
Watching me. Yeah, a stranger watching me.
Stranger what?
Would you rather have a stranger watch you have sex or you watch a stranger have sex? Yeah, well, think about it. If you're watching porn, you're just watching strangers have sex.
Man.
Would you rather? Oh, this is definitely. This is a question that's definitely I'm gonna get looked at for. Yes, I do. Chocolate. Just make sure don't get the one that has the peanut butters in it because that's dark chocolate. Watch them.
My bag.
Yes, your bag. I'm gonna get looked at. Get the fuck out. Come
I'm
on.
only having half.
Get out now. Damn dog. I'm going to get looked at for this question too. Would you rather fold laundry for a week straight or have your manager convinced you're downloading porn at work? I'd rather have my manager convinced I'm downloading porn at work.
Grim hates folding.
I don't fucking fold laundry. Jackie
No.
said she'd rather fold laundry.
No, you will do laundry. You will hang up your shirts and you will fold socks. That is
Steph says fold laundry. Troy says fold laundry. Nope, my manager's going to see some really good fucking porn at work. Yeah, I'll convince my boss screw laundry. Why are you going to only eat half? Eat that whole thing. We can do some Inagata de Vida. I just want anal. Doesn't matter. You're taking high dosage shit anyway. Then you're going to shove it up your own ass. Yeah, okay. Ladies. So this is more for the ladies. But guys, if you want to answer it, ladies, would you rather have perfect boobs or a perfect butt? So this is more for the ladies. But gentlemen, if you want to answer it, feel free to answer it.
I don't know.
Perfect boobs or a perfect ass? Johnny says he'll take a perfect ass on a girl. Stephanie says perfect boobs. I don't know, what am I? Boob or ass, man? Troy says boobs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have seen some very nice asses, and I am the one that will comment on them in the middle of the store. Sorry, I didn't. Yes, I will yell out the window. It said, ladies, would you rather have perfect boobs or a perfect ass? I am a boob. Why do men like ass like females shit and fart? Gary says boobs. I like boobs, but no, I went to the laundromat one time. There was a girl there. Me and Brandon were at the laundromat. She came in, and I saw her ass, and I had to walk over, and I said, ma'am, whoever you are with, your significant other is extremely fucking lucky because you have a great fucking ass right there in the middle of the laundromat. And Brandon about shit his pants. I do not hide what I am going to say. Yes, I will turn around and say it. Would you rather have a spontaneous quickie in a place where we might get caught or plan an intimate night at home? That is true. I do not like fake boobs. No. Mm-mm. I felt one pair of fake boobs and they kind of threw me off, but I have felt another pair of fake boobs and they weren't bad. Frag, get the fuck out from under my fucking desk. I'm tired of telling you. Next time I tell you, no. Next time I tell you, you go home. Go. Wait, what was the question? Real boobs. Wait, was like the fountain at Cherry Hill Mall. a good one both at home. The question was, would you rather have a spontaneous quickie in a place where you might get caught or plan an intimate night at home? We've had quickies at home. Let's get risky and try something new. Like the baseball field. Or out in that one park we went walking. That is true. We did get accused of having sex in the fountain at the mall. That was fucking funny. Like, fuck, I know I'm talented, but damn. All right, so this one is more for the men, but the ladies, you are more than welcome to answer. Men, would you rather be great at sex and have a bad body figure, or be bad at sex and have a great body figure? In your now ex's waterbed? Yes, we did do that. While she was in the bed, sleeping next to us. So, guys, good sex, bad body figure. Bad body figure. Okay. Ha ha ha. Seriously. Seriously about what? Having sex in the ex's waterbed right next to her while she was sleeping? Oh, yeah. Right when me and Shannon first started going out. So, good sex, but a bad body figure. Okay. Yes, Jackie. Dead serious. Shannon will tell you. As I said, the Reverend will not tell you a lie. Good sex. Wrap it up, baby. You're fading. I got a couple more, and I got two more, and then I just got to do the closeout, and then we're calling it. Would you rather have your hair pulled or your butt smacked? Come on, this is 29. Would you rather have your hair pulled or your ass smacked? Guys, you can answer that one too. I mean, some guys like their hair pulled. I don't know. Troy'd like to have his ass smacked. Stephanie have her ass smacked. Both with the face down, ass up. Yeah, I mean, works for me. Anybody else taking this one on? I like smacking a girl's butt. I agree with that, Mr. Nast. Definitely. I like getting. You look so tired. It's been a long week. I like taking my cooking spatula and like when Shannon goes to walk past me and just pop her in the ass with my spatula, my metal spatula. And I am fucking dangerous with that. Oh, I am tired. We got one more question to get through, and we are doing our closeout. And then Mr. Nast is probably going to call me and scream at me because at that point I am just signing out of studio. All right, we are moving on to the sleep's overrated. We are moving on to question number 30. Would you rather have sex with someone you hate, but the sex is amazing, or have sex with someone you love, but the sex is terrible? That's a tough question there. Someone I love, but it's bad sex. Okay, I could see that. Sex with somebody I love. Sex somebody I hate. That is very both. All right, so I got someone I love. I don't think I could have sex with somebody I fucking hate. Because here you are face to face, and the next you know, you're like looking, and all of a sudden you decide that you finally realize that you're in there and you're going to blow chunks right in somebody's face. I don't know about that. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We did 30. Would you rather? X might have been a good lay, but she's X for a reason. Thank you, Mr. Nast. I always say that X's are X's for reasons. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to 6 people. 5 on Facebook and 1 on Twitch. And I know who that is on Twitch. She fell asleep. We've got some reactions. It is time that the Reverend starts closing out. So, we already did the Facebook, the Basement Show, the YouTube, the Twitch, and the TikTok. Please make sure to like, follow, and share all the pages. And we would like you to tell your friends. Have them come in, you know, maybe they find something. There is something here for everybody. I'm going to do things a little different tonight. Poland's Customs. Remember, it is the official home for Basement Show merch. And if you can think it, we can make it. So whatever you could think of, we can do. Let me check my comments here. Good night, Rev. We are getting there. We got a little bit more, a couple minutes to close out. So remember, HolandsCustoms.com, Holands Customs on Facebook, Holands Customs on Instagram and TikTok. Please also, you know, share, like, and follow those pages. We're going to do a quick little thing with this. Remember, June is PTSD National Awareness Month, where we are going to be doing something a little bit different. The fans can help with. Donations can be made up until July 1st. And then Holands Customs and Mr. Nass will be matching the highest donation, which has been set right now by Mr. and Mrs. James and Heather Daught of $100. So if we stop this right now, then we would be sending $300 to a PTSD foundation. But please help. Every cent helps. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's a quarter. It doesn't matter if it's $1. Everything helps. Always remember, you can message the Reverend at Rev Grimm Basement Show with WIT, Mr. Nast at gmail.com. You can send me anything you want. Just remember, no dick pics. We can read it on the air, or we can keep it between us. You know, I am here to listen. To join the Basement Show Discord, message one of us for an invite, and we will get that to you so you can get right there. There's plenty of things in there. Be sure to check that out. We're going to go to the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, number 988, which somebody will be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Doesn't matter what time of day. You always talk to a live person, even on a holiday. We're not saying that you personally need it, but if you know somebody that is contemplating suicide or crisis, or they are in crisis, please be there for them. You know, it's horrible, and we're not alone. That is the thing you have to remember. You're not alone. We're in this together, and that is the only way that we will be able to battle PTSD and mental health and crisis. So please remember, All of the Basement Show crew members are always here for you 7 days a week. Sometimes it may take us a little bit to get a little cognizant if you're going to call us in the middle of the night, but we will answer and we will sit and we will talk to you and we will be that shoulder. The Basement Show is a safe haven for everybody. And remember that we all love you and we all appreciate you. All of you that spent 2 hours and 42 minutes tonight with me in chat. Thank you very much. Real quick, we will give you the rundown of the shows. So tonight is Friday night. So we will go to Saturday. Tomorrow, look for a day in the life of Mr. Heartless. And you may even see something from Mama D. Saturdays and Sundays, we're off. Me and Mr. Nass will still be working on the shows. Excuse me. Even on our days off, on Monday nights, you have ladies' nights starting at 8. They had an absolutely amazing kick-ass show this week. So make sure you tune in next week at 8 o'clock for Mama D and Mrs. Grimm, and we will see what they have to do. On Tuesday night, we will have an open mic night, but we don't necessarily know who is going to be on there. You will just have to tune into the show to see who is there and who is going to be your host that night. Remember, it would not be Mama D and Miss Grimm or Mr. Nast and the Spawn of Grimm. It will be mix-ups. So you will just have to watch the show to see who you get. That is Tuesday night. On Wednesday night, we have Drago and Tink's Neverland with Mr. Heartless. That will be starting at 8 o'clock. And what he has planned, I don't know. I know he's been working on some new lineups, trying to make the show a little bit more interactive for everybody other than just video games. Sign in, check it out. Remember, this is a platform that was designed after the actual Drago and Tink themselves. Now I'm getting a text. He just asked for Sonic. I told him, no, we're cutting down him and his Tink as we create stalkers outside. So that is Wednesday nights. On Thursday nights, the man, the myth, the legend, the creator of the Basement Show, Mr. Nast, and the Spawn of Rev Grimm, Stephanie, will be on Thursday night expedition night. I don't think they actually have announced any states they are doing this week, but if you have any ideas, please drop it past on the Basement Show, and it will be considered. Excuse me. Yeah, the Rev is definitely starting to struggle now. And then that will be, this week coming will be at 9. That has to go around Mr. Nass' schedule. Some weeks he's done early, other weeks he doesn't get done until late. So unfortunately, this next week will be done at 9 o'clock. Then that brings us back to Friday night with yours truly, where you never know what the fuck to expect. I am back on Friday nights. Hopefully we are going to get the show we are looking for tonight. Other than that, as everybody says, your favorite asshole is back by demand. You never know what I'll have planned for us next week. Maybe a little bit more Would You Rather. Maybe a little bit of who knows what. Maybe try and get a special guest on with us. You never know what's going to happen with the good old Reverend. So, from myself and the rest of the basement crew, remember, we love you. Troy, thank you. Rev, please sleep after this. I will try. I thought your show was great. Thank you, Troy. I greatly appreciate everybody that spent the past 2 hours and 46 minutes with me. Mr. Troy Evans, Jackie, Bill Beebe, Gary, Mr. Nast, of course, always has to be here with me. Stephanie Ortiz, Miss Grimm, Mama D, Gary, just kind of skimming through the texts in the chat real quick. I know that Heartless was here. Mr. Bill Beebe. I don't know if I missed anybody, but if I did, I am very, very sorry. Thank you all very much. We all love you. We all are very grateful and appreciative for all the time that you spend with us and you allow us into your homes. So as far as it goes, it is time for the Reverend to finally disappear into his coffin for a few hours, maybe. So, Gary, if you are still here, good night. Had to put Elena in the bed with us to go back to sleep. True, Gary, are you still? Don't take any shit, no matter how hot it gets. That's a good one, Mr. Gary. I like that. Thank you. Again, as Gary says, do not take shit from anybody. People are too fucking serious in this day and time. Don't let them ruin your day. Number 2, it is hot as fuck out there. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. Check on the elderly. Check on pets. Check on your friends and family. Number 3, if you got to walk through hell like you fucking own the place, with your head held up high, and just fucking roll with it. Until we meet again, everybody stay safe. Have a great and wonderful weekend. Deuces from the Reverend.
I may have made some mistakes that cost me